Hey, it's Yolanda at DryerBuzz, and of course 27 Answers, and this is where I answer the one question I get asked each and every day, and that is, Yolanda, how do I create buzz? Well, let me tell you, I just got off an amazing morning call, and I want to invite you guys to go back and check out the podcast that I did on how to create buzz with your goal mate. And I hope you guys have got a great goal mate, meaning that this is the person that's out there trying to get it, trying to grind just as hard as you are, and you both respect, even though you may be in two different industries, that you both respect each other's opinions, and you can throw, things at the wall and the dartboard together. And at the end of that call, you've accomplished, you've each have moved the needle forward. That's your goal mate. That's somebody who wants you to win just as much as you want them to win. And it's nothing but encouragement. I have to go back and listen to some of these podcasts myself. And I love when I'm talking to somebody and I'm trying to figure out something, and they always say, well, you know what you always say, because a lot of times we don't listen to what we always say. I keep a copy of 27 Answers to Create Buzz within reach, because sometimes I have to go back and read what I wrote, because things pour out of us at different times. And in fact, I told my goal mate, I said, I know we're going to be on this call a while, so if I say something profound, tweet it to me or inbox me. And I literally told her to remind me of R and R and what I wanted to do with R and R. And I'm on my desktop right now trying to get back to my notes, because I was like, wait a minute, that might just be the next 27 answer book that I write. And when I say book that I write, I mean, the different handouts, the ebooks that we have out there at 27answers.com. And R and R, it means rest and relaxation. Make sure you're getting that in. But from this point on, it's going to mean reputation and reciprocity. Because I was talking to them about a couple of events, different things that we've seen that's going on, and the fact of people not really understanding how reciprocity, and there's a book that I read that talks about reciprocity as a currency, and I won't get into that. But when I was talking about working with a few people and how I was able to, and this is where we were talking about Breakfast with DryerBuzz and how I was able to get these the speakers, the mentors. In each Breakfast with DryerBuzz, we always said we had a great menu of mentors. And so at the table, we would always have 3 to 4 mentors, people who have had experience in a particular subject matter or topic or industry that we were talking about. And they wanted to know, how did I get them to say yes? And I would say, well, I asked. And oftentimes they would overwhelmingly, instantly say yes. I never had to twist anybody's arm. We never had to go into serious negotiations because of my reputation. Now, were these people doing something for me because I had done something for them? Not all, not exactly. And in fact, many of them not so, but simply because they had witnessed my reputation and knew of what I was trying to do for others, they decided not necessarily to pay it back, but to pay it forward. And that happens when you have the reputation. And I talk to a lot of people because, my phone, my inbox, people come up to me all the time wanting to know how to create buzz. And I ask them, well, what's your reputation? Because that's what you're going to create buzz on. You're going to create buzz on your reputation. Go back and look at listen to the podcast we did about your logo is cute, but your reputation is what? Because we can make all of this look good. We can make it all sound good. But when it comes time to deliver, you're going to deliver based on your reputation. That person you're going to deliver to is there because of your reputation. That person is going to want to know to become your customer because of your reputation. And oftentimes it could be the first time you engage with that person, but they are there simply because of your reputation. And the other art on that is reciprocity. When I talk with entrepreneurs or or so, and I'm sorry I hit a button there, they always want to know, and a lot of times they're mad. When I deal with people who are mad, People are oftentimes mad because they don't see the reciprocity. They feel like they've done this for that person, or and they owe me. Nobody owes you. Okay. When you begin to, from this moment on, doing things for people because you want the world to witness your kindness is part of your reputation. How many times have you heard, do something for somebody not expecting anything in return? There's no such thing as return. Even when you go in the store to return the item, they're really not that nice. They're like, why are you back here? Right? So when I do something for somebody, I'm not a keep it a list type person. I'm not running around and saying, oh, I did this for this, I did that for that group. No, I do it for me. And in return, other people witness my kindness or my professionalism or how I operate in my business. And therefore, when I have an ask of them, they say yes. Because they know that working with me, collaborating with me, the one thing that I do best is create buzz. So they have no problem aligning themselves to me. And that's how I can say, oh, well, over the past 16 years, I had no problem getting somebody to write something for the blog or collaborate or offer or give me an interview or allow me access to this or that event because of my reputation. My reputation has always been, she's going to get the story out now and it's going to make you look good, right? And justly so, because I'm not going to just say I'm not just going to make you look good. I got to witness the goodness, right? So what is your R&R? What is your reputation? And does your reputation build on opportunities for reciprocity? Reciprocity, from what I have learned about reciprocity, it goes in one direction. It's not a zigzag. It's not a back and forth. It is based on, it goes in one quick circle. What goes around comes around. That's something we learned very early on in our family. What goes around comes around. That which you send out is going to come back to you. Most people like to call it karma and things like that. We all want good karma. But are we putting good things out there? Okay, so we're going to talk about this. We're going to deep dive over the next couple of podcasts. We're going to make sure that your reputation is what we're talking about reputation this week, because the one thing your customer or anybody that wants to become your customer, they want to know is how do I become your customer? They're going to want to become your customer. They're going to become your customer based on your reputation. Nobody's going to become your reputation. You got a customer. Nobody's going to become your customer. You got a bad reputation. This is not how this works. People want to become your customer because they have witnessed something about what it is you offer, what it is you do, or basically how you're out there making people feel. And if you're making people feel good, more people will want to feel good. You're making people look good, more people are going to want to look good. Okay? And then on top of that, reciprocity. We're going to talk about reciprocity. Are people witnessing? What are people witnessing around you? That's not something that you can say, you can do, just be organic with it. It's what others are saying you can do. See, we have helped you perfect how to say what it is you do, but reciprocity and reputation is built on what others say you do. Did you live up to that? What are people witnessing, especially in social media where we live in public? What are people witnessing about you? On that note, I'm going to leave you with that to think about. Talk to me in the comments. And as you know, we're now loading this over on IGTV. So wherever you press play, thank you. If it's my timeline, your timeline, a friend's timeline, Facebook, YouTube, LinkedIn, and now IGTV. That's 9 minutes of the greatest buzz you ever heard. Because the one question I get asked each and every day, Yalanda, how do I create buzz? And I tell you, do what? Go out there and filter the entire internet for hashtag 27 answers.